sins we bear, all because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. With trial and temptation, in their trouble anywhere, we should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful, who with all our sorrow shares? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Are we weak and heavy laden, covered with a load of care? Precious Savior, still our refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do thy friends despise forsake thee? Take it to the Lord in prayer. In his arms will take and shield thee. Thou wilt find a soul ascend.
And I say amen. We're going to invite Jennifer.
Everybody, put your hands together. Thank you very much. We have to execute things well. And so we're going to be we're going to be leaving out the offertory. We will put it maybe at the back end. We're going to be taking the eulogies at this time. And so for Adrian Nation, we have Monique Simpson, cousin, and for Lloyd Levy, Linda Levy. Why I tell you, I was saying the other day, I think 50% of Greenville are Levy, you know. Or more, that's true. That's true.
100%.
What is it? Tell me, who's the biggest family in Greenville? Ricketts or Levy? You sure? Because half of Levy are Ricketts, you know. I think those are the two biggest family in Greenville, Levy. And maybe 70% of Greenville are Levy. Big family. So we're going to be taking the two eulogies in that order. Money first and Linda. Let's go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Tribute for Adrian Nation. Adrian Nation was born on October 15, 1986, to his parents, Janet Levy and Eulogy. Adrian's mother, Janet, records that Adrian was a healthy baby boy at birth. Adrian grew up in Louisville, where he spent his formative years. Adrian's parents described him as loving, kind, and curious. Adrian's curiosity led him to explore the house as a toddler. He would crawl under the bed, the table, and chair, trying to find new things to explore. Once, Adrian put a grain of pea up his nose, which landed him in the hospital. A week later, Adrian repeated the same behavior, this time with a grain of corn. This time around, Mom said no hospital. She used an old-fashioned method. She used the black pepper, and Adrian squeezed the corn straight out of his nose. Adrian attended the Mandeville Infant School at the age of 3, and then moved on to Mandeville all age. Adrian attended extra classes on Saturdays with his cousins, and his teacher was none other than his cousin, Roxanne. Roxanne would insist that her cousins sit and do their work. Some would sneak away, but not Adrian. Adrian's love for learning kept him in the class for the entire period. Adrian later took the Common Entrance exam and was placed at Christiana High School, where he actively participated in sports and excelling academics. Adrian completed high school and graduated in 2003. After graduating high school, Adrian worked with his dad as a construction worker throughout the island for several years. However, being a construction worker was not Adrian's true passion. This was when Adrian developed a love for cooking. He would often be seen preparing meals for his parents and younger brother Sheldon. His love for cooking propelled him into the career as a chef. Adrian was hired to cook at various events, including fundraisers, parties, and private events throughout the parish. Adrian was a very caring person. He would take time to care for his mother on a daily basis to ensure that all her needs were met. He truly enjoyed the precious moments that he was able to bond with his mom, and it was a pleasure for him to help in any way he could. Adrian loved his family, especially his cousins. We would play dominoes and read for hours, while sharing laughs and old memories. Adrian also enjoyed taking trips to the beach with family members and creating new memories. On Thursday, August 4th, 2022, Adrian Thursday, August 4th, 2022, Adrian and Lloyd was preparing for a party the next day. They discussed how they would prepare the meals. They started to prep by scaling the fish, seasoning the meat, and picking up last minute items needed for the party. On the morning of August 5th, 2022, Adrian did his normal routine. He helped his mother and then started to get ready for the event. Adrian and Lloyd went to 14th Street later on that day and started setting up the venue. People started to make their way to the party to pick up pre-ordered meals, and they ordered drinks from the bar. The vibes at the party was good and everyone was having a good time. As the party progressed, gunshots were heard around 8 p.m. coming from the direction of the venue. People at the party contacted Adrian's family members to inform them that several persons were shot, including Lloyd and Adrian. When the family investigated, they realized that both Lloyd and Adrian died in the shooting. Adrian was survived by his parents, Janet and Earl, brothers, Sheldon and Marcus, grandmother, aunties, uncles, cousins, other relatives, and friends. Our lives will never be the same without you, Adrian. Losing you has left a void in all our hearts. We will miss your smile, your laughter, and your willingness to defend and protect our family. We will carry you in our hearts forever. Sleep in peace.
To the second eulogy, Sister Linda, we're going to ask you to come at this time and cover the second eulogy.
I want to say a pleasant good evening, although it's not pleasant for some of us. I'm standing here this evening to just give you a summary of Lloyd's life. Lloyd, although we were from different parenting, but he was my brother, because we grew together with our grandmother in Kingston. Lloyd, myself, and my sister Debbie, we grew together with our grandmother in Kingston. Leslie Lloyd Levy, affectionately called Lloyd, Lloydie, Slim, or Rasta. On May 17th, 1954, an adorable baby boy was born to Altiman and Easy Levy in the community of Scottown, Greenvale, in the parish of Manchester. He was the second child, the first son from their union. His educational journey began at his Eden Basic School. Upon completion, Lloyd migrated to Kingston in 1964 to live with his grandmother, Eulogy, with whom he shared a loving bond. Sean to acquire the skill of mechanic. His training did not last long, as he often complained about the messy his hand were. At the age of 18, he then partnered with his friend Nimrock in opening a small cook shop. Even with his love for cooking, he later ventured on his out and started working as a supervisor in the crash work program. At this time, he resided in the community of Penn Avenue, Kingston. Lloyd met Annette, with whom their union produced 2 children, Tafaroy and Tanisha. He had a love for cooking, which led him to open another small cook shop. But this time, it was a venture to embark on his own. This cook shop was a source for the teachers and students of the Tavares Primary School to get their fried dumpling and fried sprat. Remember I said he had a love for cooking? In the 80s, he located his cooking to the vicinity of Jamaica Wharf. He later met Annette, and from that union produced 5 children: Nicole, Nicholas, Nikisha, Ricardo, and Nicolette. He also fathered 2 sons, Sean and Leon. Lydeston returned to Scotland in the late 2008, where he continued to do what he loves, cooked. Family gathering, setups, funeral, parties, check the kitchen. He's probably the one who's cooking. And who, as a person, he loves to cook. He too had a favorite dish: steamed snapper fish, filled with a lot of okra and carrots. Slim was not a fan of rice. Slim was a very private person, and he's not very talkative either, but he always had a smile on his face. He had a love for music: Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, Gregory Isaacs are just a few of his favorites. Ouch. Yeah, you one man was his favorite thing to say, and a smile to accompany it. His life ended tragically on the 5th of August 2022. He leaves behind his sister Rosalie, also known as May, Hillary husbands, Jennifer, Janet, Marcia, Andrea, Karen, brothers, Donald, Damian, also known as Dave, Carlton, also known as Muffy. Children: Tafaroy, Bishop, Nicole, Nicholas, Presley, brother, Donald Damian, known as Dale, Carlton, also known as Muffy, and Presley. Children: Tafaroy, Tanisha, Nicole, Nicholas, Nikisha, Nicolette, Ricardo, Nicolette, Sean and Leon, 19 grandkids, 6 great-grandkids, nieces and nephews, and other relatives and friends. Rest in peace, Daddy, Lord. Lloyd, Lloyd is Slim, Rasta, Lloyd, rest in peace. For me and those I hold dear, you might find it hard, unfair or sad, but I see it as a chance to reminisce about what we had. It's not the end when we die, but just one last chance to say goodbye. This is the life of Lloyd. Levy.
Thank you very much. Madam Linda, she did very well. Put your hands together. Come on, man. So, it's not an easy task to stay up here and do a eulogy, you know. It's a very, very difficult task. Russ was my brethren. I didn't know Russ but so well. 19 grandchildren. That sounds like a whole heap, man.